Newcastle United have extended the deadline to recall Matt Targett from Middlesbrough after Tino Livramento was ruled out for 2 months. Toon's defensive woes worsened after a scan on Monday revealed that the hamstring injury the 23-year-old suffered against Bournemouth could sideline him for 8 weeks. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. Middlesbrough are desperate to hang on to Matt Targett for the rest of the season. Credit. Getty. And that has led to them keeping the option of bringing left-back Targett, 30, back up the A19 to help out. The ace moved to Boro last summer on a season-long loan and has helped them to climb into the top 2. As part of that package, Newcastle had the option to bring him back to Tyneside this month, with Eddie Howe confirming on Monday a deadline was in place and that sporting director Ross Wilson was in talks with the player's agent and a decision would be made very soon. Sun Sport can reveal that the deadline for that was actually last night, but now it has been extended after Boro were backed into a corner by their northeast rivals. Read more on football. Boro were reluctant to accept the extension, but knowing Newcastle could then instantly trigger the recall, they were effectively forced to. Targett, who cost Toon £12 million from Aston Villa in 2022 but only made 5 appearances last season under Howe, has just 6 months remaining of his Newcastle deal. He is believed to want to remain at the Riverside as he fights to try and earn his next permanent contract. But both he and Boro now face an anxious wait to see where he will be there for the remainder of the campaign as Howe opts whether to stick with what little defensive options he has or dip into the market. Most read in football. Best online casinos, top sites in the UK. Livramento's injury followed the ankle ligament damage suffered by Fabian Schär in last week's win over Leeds. And the pair are also joined on the sidelines by Dan Burn, Emil Kraft and Jamal Lascelles. That leaves Kieran Trippier, Lewis Hall, Malik Thiaw and Sven Botman as the only fit senior defenders at Howe's disposal for tonight's Carabao Cup semi-final first-leg clash at home to Manchester City. Newcastle have been hit by defensive injuries throughout the past month, but midfielder Lewis Miley, 19, has excelled as makeshift right-back and looks set to continue there later. Now they have given themselves extra time to make a decision on recalling Targett. Recall deadlines are a regular part of loan deals, and typically allow a 7-day period before the window shuts in order to allow clubs sufficient time to get a replacement should a player be summoned back. Boro are already closing in on a new left-back and lead Bristol City in the chase for Aston Villa's highly rated Finlay Munro. They have agreed a £300,000 fee with Unai Emery's team for the 20-year-old, who has shown on loan at Ian Holloway's League Two high-flyers Swindon Town on loan, though it also includes a significant sell-on fee as part of the package. But that swoop is not believed to be related to Targett, who has impressed playing through his own physical problems over recent weeks to help Boro's promotion push while filling in at centre-half. And their Swedish head coach Kim Hellberg, who takes his side to West Brom next on Friday aiming to go 5 points clear of third-placed Ipswich, has made no secret of his desire to hang on to the veteran. He said, "He's been brilliant, the way he has covered the centre-back, left-back, playing different positions. What a top guy, what a human being. I want him to stay." Toulouse's French ace Diane Methely, who is also out with a knee injury for the rest of this month, is a player Newcastle have been watching closely, but it is a right-sided centre-back that remains Howe's top priority. Recommended stories. On potential incomings, Howe said, "The problem for us is PSR. No one is saying we can't do this or can't do that. The key thing to consider is business now versus business in the summer. Value for money now, value for money in the summer, signing the right player. If you sign the wrong player, you're carrying that for a 3, 4, 5-year contract. Are the right players available in January? There's a lot to discuss and a lot to consider for our short-term need against the long-term decision for the football club. Read more football comments.